Hi, it's Moose 99. I want to start a new series today. I've had enough vanilla and failing in vanilla. And I've been talking to a few people, Evolution SE, Midnighter, Grumpy Gnome, and Moostro. And I'm going to sort of lay out a challenge here. Now, this is a challenge with there's no, trophy, no prizes, no harsh rules. But I'm thinking a challenge more like, let's start with the same ideas in mind or the same plan. And then everybody does their own thing, their own style, and we'll see where we end up. And like I watch everybody that I've mentioned already on YouTube and Twitch. So, I'll do it my way, they'll do it their way, and we can check it out here. So the idea with this series is pretty simple one. Let's launch the game here, actually. That was the map seed and all that kind of good stuff. And for the challenge here, like if any of the guys are listening, like don't worry about what map or anything. Just the main thing here is what I'm going to talk about. In the main menu is an apple icon, which is the food products and stuff. And then there's a crop icon. So anything in that toolbar that's a crop field, a pasture, or an orchard, don't use it. So there's a few things in there, like I think there's a white mulberry grove and, some other things. So anything you use to grow food has to come from any of the other toolbars. So if I look at the apple icon and open the crops here, I would say don't use anything in here other than maybe this white mulberry grove because it's kind of cool. So all your farms and pastures and stuff have to come from different menus. For example, here there's the good old farmyards. Now these are the ones that I was talking about a couple of series ago that have the different dimensions, but they look pretty cool and they produce a little bit of everything. So that's one of the things I'll be using. There's also there's all kinds of stuff in here and I haven't fully explored it. So the main and only real thing is from this apple crop. Don't use anything in here except for the white mulberry. Use whatever map size you want, whatever style you want, whatever size, do whatever you want. And let's just see where we end up. So that's what I was thinking. And I just wanted to do something because I've done a bunch of videos now where I build like 4,000 pastures, crop fields and orchards and stuff like that. And I wanted to explore some of these things here. So that's the idea, that's the challenge. And let's see if we can get on with it. Now, I haven't played Banished in a while, and the last time I did, I failed, so this may or may not go well. But I'm going to start. We got the hard start going here, so I think I'm just going to start with a forest node. Like usual here, let's just have a look at this map here. Let's see what we ended up with. Well, we got a whole bunch of lakes there. Trade river. Not really a good flat spot for the trading docks. Maybe over to the right here. Okay, I think we can work with that. And back to my favorite verdant plains type map. Okay, I can already see where your house is going to go grace out on the island here. Little bridge out there, a little flat, and we'll put your house out there with a nice dock and stuff. I think that'll work. Now, we'll have a little bit of a town center, maybe right where we're standing here. Okay, I'm just going to kind of quickly go through the standard forest node beginning here. So go gather over there, gather over there. Can't really do one there, but that's okay. Let's start with 2. Maybe we'll do 2 forest nodes and then get some of those new buildings rocking here. But the forest nodes will give us a solid foundation for, food variety for one. But it'll get us some logs to work with, which is the main thing here. Okay. So I'm actually going to foolishly build a road here, which I don't recommend. But let's build that road out and let's get our stuff going here. Yeah. So what do you think about the idea here, Grace? We'll use all that different stuff from the mod pack. I think I kind of got a little bit of stale on Banished lately, so I wanted to try something different here just to kind of make me think a little bit more, or at least nothing else to research through the menus there. Yeah. Because I kind of got tired of slapping down farms and orchards in a mosaic pattern, although it's cool. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I'm going to do this pretty standard in here, except I want to use colorful houses. And I think that barn will be a good one. So he's a storehouse. Let's get a... Okay, we'll get that going. We'll prioritize that. And what else are we missing here? We're missing the hunter. Alright, so there's our forest node buildings here. Should probably get some telemetry up here. Okay, I called this not vanilla just because vanilla beat me up and I'm never gonna play it again, so there. Now, cut. Yeah. It was a very unpleasant experience though. Got beat up pretty thoroughly here. Okay, so I also want to prioritize that, so that'll get us a little bit of stockpile going there. We're a little bit down the road, so let's throw a couple of stockpiles here too. Oops, don't want that one. If it's not clear ground, we're not building it. Okay, now let's have a look at our colorful houses. Gotta remember where they are. I think they were red ketchup houses here. Those Boston houses are pretty cool. Okay, do you remember where the colorful little houses were? I thought they were red ketchup here. So much for being prepared and making notes, eh? Okay, they exist. I used them before. Okay, let's go in here. That's super funny. I found them super easy last time. Alright. Well, at least I'll get something to... Oh, Jinx's stuff? No. Bitty houses. Oh, we're having a good look through here anyways. There's colorful little houses they're called. It's not those ones. Okay, it's not those ones. Colorful little houses, here we go. Alright, that was painful. Red ketchup, and then here on the fifth one. Okay, now these are 2 level. So let's see. What's a good foresty color here? I think that's okay. I don't want to go too colorful in the forest here. Okay, so let's put that down. Now, what is the second level? Okay, and that goes on this side. Yeah, I can't remember who suggested these on the comment section, and the plan was that they do a smaller footprint, which makes a ton of sense in a forest node here. So let's do that. Oops. Okay, I have to remember how to play. I've been playing Factorio too much here. Okay, that's what I wanted to get here. Yeah, I kind of like them. They look neat, and I totally think I'm gonna have a mixture of roof colors in here. Okay, that's 4. Let's do one more here. Probably should be counting how many key presses I have here. Of course, we're only gonna see the top one, I think. Alright, that's a houses. We're gonna pause all of these guys here. Yeah, second floor. So I want to build one of the ground floor ones here. So probably that guy. Okay, I'm just going to stack these up unsightly over here. Alright, so that's the houses, the forest node itself. And we'll do a wood chopper chopping here. I'm just going to do my tiny chopper to start with here. Alright, now let us gather some stuff. Very technical term, that. Okay, some logs and a little bit of stone. And let's put a couple people in to make the road. From 10 speed, we'll save because, you know, I might have made a bad derp. And let's let it rip. Okay, coffee. Let's drink. So what I plan on doing, I think, is a mixture of this Banished series and Factorial. I'm really kind of hooked on that Factorial mod right now, so but I don't want to ignore the Banished stuff either. And this challenge for me will make it a little more interesting, I think. So I'm gonna try and stream and record both of these games. And we're getting into the rainy season here, so my golf and my bike riding will be a little bit reduced. So I think it makes sense here. Okay, I want this road actually built fairly quickly. And our resources are starting to come in. So let's go gatherer, storehouse, and colorful little house here. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. I found a physiotherapist that really helped, and then I started playing golf again and overdid it, hurt myself, and had to back off. But the weather's changed for us. We had a beautiful summer. The first part of September was great. Now we're into monsoon season, so I'm just going to golf a little bit here and there, and I should be able to manage that. But what's actually helping me is the physiotherapy I'm doing. And then I've got about 45 minutes of exercises I have to do in the morning. So we're streaming early here. Then I'm going to go do my walk in the park and then come back and do my exercises. And the exercises are helping quite a bit. But after I do my walk and the exercises, then I'm kind of beat up. So, hey, what can you do? It's helping. I feel better, so that's the main thing. Never going to get rid of the back pain, but what I'm trying to do is get some more mobility so I can actually do other things. So I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, I'm going to put up a couple people in the gather for now. Got 4 and 4, a little bit of food going. Alright, so we got the barn. And yeah, let's get the house going. Once the house is up, we'll get our wood chopper chop in here. Yeah, we can do that now. Okay, now we now have all the ingredients to survive the first winter. It's late summer, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put 2 more people in here. Let's build up some food. Get rid of the silly food limit there. And what else do we want to build? I think we want to go blacksmith next. So collect almost all. I think there's a nice patch of ore and stone there. Okay, so don't mind that one, so let's go with that one. Okay, just throw some road in there. Yeah, I looked at the El Nino map, and where I am, it's actually going to be warmer and drier in the winter. So I might get some more outdoor activities, but yeah, snow, as long as you don't have to commute to work, snow's pretty fun. That whole, what I used to do driving downtown in the snowstorms was never fun, but those days are over. Alright, we're going to work on a blacksmith, and okay. Yeah, that's when you're retired, that's one of the benefits. You can look out the window and say, hey, nice, there's a nice snowstorm going on. I had one where I got caught downtown once and it snowed unexpectedly about 8 inches or 20 centimeters, and it took me 6 hours to get home, and I had a Subaru 4-wheel drive. Just traffic was gridlocked. It was pretty awful. Yeah, no working from home when you're doing medical stuff. So food looks good. We have a little bit of firewood and 9 tools left, so yeah, I'm not so worried here. Back to my nice comfortable mega mod, away from that evil vanilla. Doesn't seem fair. Okay, let's get the blacksmith and then let's get the rest of our houses going here. Looks like we have 10 adults, so we'll need 5 houses minimum here. And yeah, I know the reserve of stone is low, guys. Collect almost all. Well, let's throw an impatient priority here on the blacksmith. We need more stone. Yeah, so let's clear out the forest node. We're going to do that anyways. And to help that, we'll do the usual stockpile here. And maybe throw a priority on that. That'll help us collect. And we'll prioritize that one after, and then we'll go back to the blacksmith here. probably don't need to build that, so let's not distract ourselves. Okay. My beard is itching me. I trimmed it, it's still itching. I'm tempted to shave it off, but I kind of wanted a beard for the winter. I don't know. Since I got no hair in my head. Okay, that stockpile built. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't set the timer here. So let's set this for... Oh, I did set the timer. Well, never mind. I'm just so used to forgetting that. Okay, now I wanted to do this other stockpile, and then... Okay, now we got enough good material for there. So that is building. Okay, that stockpile built. 10 adults, so let's go for all the ground floor stuff here. I think it makes sense to build the ground floor first here. Now we're gonna have to go rough tools and one person. Logs are super good, so I'm gonna leave that at 50. Okay. I don't, there's different levels of pay here, but this is a headset and a microphone that has a USB connection. So all you have to do with this is plug the USB in and it works. So this is what I started with. Depending on how much you spend, the sound quality is not like awesome or whatever, but you can get one of these for in Canada here for about 20 bucks or something. So if you do that, and then usually they have like a mute switch or something if you want to, you know, pin that to your collar or something like that. But super easy to use, just plug and play. And I'm gonna figure out Discord, and what we can do on Discord is there's something called a voice lobby. So while I'm streaming or something here or recording or whatever, if we both go into the Discord lobby, then we're on the same voice channel. And I gotta figure out how to get that into OBS, but it's a few technical things I gotta work out. But if you watch a lot of people on Twitch and stuff where there's multiple people working on the same game, like Factorio is a co-op game, right? I think they're using Discord lobbies to talk, and then, you know, you can share the game and stuff like that. So like no rush, no pressure or anything. I just thought, because you always, I mean, you're the only one that joins me most of the time here, and you're really good with suggestions and game knowledge and stuff like that. If we did a series or something where, you know, I can drive or whatever, but we can, what do you call it, collaborate verbally, I think that would be cool. So, but like I said, no pressure, right? Only do if you want, but it's super easy to do. All right, those houses built. Okay, looks like we got to build a few more. Got 12 adults now, so let's build everything here and see where we get to. And our food is doing okay. Log supplies are okay, but I think I might want to build the hunting cabin too. Well, these houses are going to build pretty quick, so let's just do that. And let's see if 6 was enough here. So a couple there. Yeah, I've had a few lately too. My problem with technology is I was really good with technology 30 years ago. But all the technology I was trained on and practiced on and good with is all obsolete now. So I'm having to learn some of this stuff, and it's a little overwhelming at times. So I know a little bit how you feel on that. Like Discord is this new application, and I figured out 2 things to do in it, like how to do it. And I got about another list of 100 things I want to figure out. And that's only one of the applications here. So all you can do is sort of press on. I ask a lot of questions, is what I do. I've, in the Banished community and the Factorial community, everybody's super helpful. Like I'm asking all kinds of dumb questions and people are helping me out. It almost looks like I got the colors right there. So I know you're asking yourself, he uses a mod called Colorful Little Houses and then builds the drabbest colors he can. But it's a forest node. We'll do the colorful stuff out here. Townspeople are colorful, but in the forest node, we're serious here. That's what I think anyways. Plus I have no artistic ability anyways, so. Alright, so that's there. Let's build the forest lodge and the hunting cabin. And even the town barn here. Probably got lots of storage over here, but that's okay. You can never ever have too much storage in this game. I am the sky. Yeah. Welcome. Any questions you have? We're doing Banished Mega Mod. This is the map type here. I called it no vanilla because I just did a vanilla game and failed horribly, and I don't want to ever do that again. And I've laid down a little bit of challenge to a couple of my buddies here that do streams and YouTube. There's a few of us that have some teeny tiny channels. But I want to do Mega Mod, but no vanilla pastures, no vanilla orchards, and no vanilla farms. And we're going to use all the stuff out of the theme sets here. So I'm just laying down a couple of forest nodes to sort of give us a solid foundation here. And then I'm going to go exploring in the other theme sets there. So we've got a couple of people. Let's go plant. And let's just plant this up. We're picking up everything out of it. Okay, we can pick up a few more things here. Stone in particular. Stone is precious here. Oh, I never set my camera today. Okay, let's take a moment and do that. Sorry, I might kinda never seem to get that proper. Okay, so we'll set that for the Z key or Z key or whatever. Now we've got the hunting cabin and let's put one. No, let's take one person out of here. Put two in the hunting cabin. Get us some protein and a little bit of leather going there. Now we got tools, we got firewood. Okay, I'm gonna click on our firewood dude here. I'm gonna up you to 400. Now we now have 13 people, so let's see what kind of housing requirements we've got here. Okay, we got one person looking for a house here. Now, I think I don't need a super big marketplace here. So let's go shopping for a marketplace. I'm looking for something that's kind of colorful because I'm going to build all these colorful places here. So far the leading contender is the Cape Cod one. Emporium. What does that say? Emporium is a general storage building and a market as well. Well, we have a winner. Okay. So we're probably going to be able to get a mine on there if we do a little power flattening. So let's put the market on the north side. Where are my colorful houses here? Okay, so they were in here and then they were in here. Okay. Now I just want to see if I got that right from this. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. With these things in the forest nodes, I'm going to make them foresty colors. But out here, I'm just going to, whatever color comes up is what we get. That's my plan. So it's going to look pretty, if you like organization, it's not going to be for you, but. Okay, so we need one of those. And now I got to go back and find that market again here. Emporium. I think the balcony facing this way probably looks the best, so let's do that. Now you need iron, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why they're drab, because of the winter. Never thought of that. So this is 4, and that's 8, okay. So we're going to go up, what, 9, and then over. Just reserving a little space there. So I want to build this pretty bad, but we're going to need iron. So where is the Grumpy Gnome mine here? Resources, right? Now remember Grumpy was showing me tiny mine. I think that's the one. Yeah, the skinny guy here. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Grumpy Gnome Gaming, do so. He's a great Banished player. And the other people in here, well, it'd be Moostro, Evolution SE, Midnighter. I think we're all going to do the same challenge here, so it should be fun. So let's do that and get a little bit of iron going. You don't need iron to build, do you? No, okay. So house first, and then the mine. Then we better get another forest node up here just for food security here. I'm going to move this stockpile. So let's say we'll do a big stockpile there. Yeah, say a 6x6. Okay, so let's prioritize that house and that stockpile. Yeah, Factorial. My 3 favorite games are Factorial, Banished, and Skyrim. So I have been streaming and recording Banished a lot. And I did a space exploration run in Factorial, which I gave up last year. But I've restarted that or done right from scratch, and I'm having fun with space exploration in Factorial. It's a pretty epic mod, so... Okay, I want to move this here. Yeah, C block. That's one of those I've always looked at and said I should try that, but for whatever reason I never have. But yeah, I want to do that too. Are you? I can't remember. Are you streaming the C block? Because I wouldn't mind seeing that too. I could probably nucleate this thing too. You don't need a random cart kicking around here. Alright, so let's prioritize our cleanup here. Go down to 1 builder for the moment. Yeah, well, I stream, but when I watch some of the other streamers, I go, wow, I've got a lot to learn. There are some people that do amazing things in Factorial. Train blocks, and I was watching Prepaid Lenin and Fleshy Nessa, and they have super advanced bases that I could only aspire to build. But that's what's neat about Factorio is you can build some pretty cool things if you have the imagination, which unfortunately I don't. But yeah. Alright, I really kind of want this mine to get up too. Okay, that is done. Our food's okay. Yeah, we're actually okay here. So let's do the mine. Wherever that went to. There. And let's lay out another forest node here. So let's take out this road. Just build it some random length out there. And that radius isn't super big, but I don't care. And where would we start with a gatherer, I suppose? Yeah, I think that probably gives us enough. Well, I want some room for farms and stuff here. Okay, and we're going to immediately pause all this stuff until we get it laid out. Looks like our mine is building there, so that's a good start. Okay, forest lodge and hunting cabin. Let's get that going. Okay, and let's get our storage in. We're gonna keep using these storehouses because I love these things. Give it a little bit of room. And let's do our stockpile. You know, I haven't watched his stuff yet, but I've seen him. I think he raided me once with 100 people and freaked me out. But yeah, I should watch some of that too. There's a lot of people to learn from. All right, and one, two. Oh, actually, you know, let's do that again. One. I'm super okay with that. Okay, so let's do that one. Okay, I gotta select fresh each time, I guess. Okay, that seemed way too random to me, but perhaps I am derping around, so that one is the one. Hey, thanks for the follow. I think if I get 6 more followers, I can get something called... Oh, this is going to be wrong. I know it is. I'm going to wait till it's not winter anymore. I get to do like things with the chat and stuff. Yeah, I'm such a rookie at this. Up out of my mind actually built. Let's see here. Buried in here somewhere. Now, can we afford a couple people? Let's have 2 people kind of hack away at this until we can actually get that marketplace. Our emporium. 30 iron we need. And if we get enough, we'll actually convert over to iron tools. A little earlier than I usually do, but it's okay. Now, do I want to do that? Actually, I want to see 9. 9 is not a happy number. Okay. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, we need to build a stockpile here, though. Or we'll have nowhere to put our iron. That seems like a reasonable size there. Okay, let's make that a priority because they have to go all the way over there right now. Now, as far as people, we have 14. Okay, I'm not going to comment. Okay, we have somebody looking for a house there. Oh, that's breakup. Okay, hang on. It's not as horrifying as it seems. Okay, there we go. Now we have another person there. Okay, what'll help us our build here is get one of these houses here. Okay, so let us do that. Yeah, the factorial circuits, I managed to figure out. I followed the tutorial on the space exploration webpage on the wiki, and I automated a rocket to orbit, so I don't have to manually feed it anymore. I was pretty happy with that. So I'm all proud of myself on my circuit knowledge, and then I watch other people and go, I don't know anything yet, so we're learning though. Okay, now once this forest node builds, then we can start up in here, playing around with some of these different food production buildings here. Okay, so let's take that road up, and we'll use that as kind of a baseline to work off of. I'm not super happy about the 9, so I think what I might do, how wide is this thing here? 5, okay. Let's come over 6 and go up there. And we'll put stockpiles and barns in that middle strip, and then we'll build all kinds of stuff on either side. This will be like our banished main bus there. Okay. Come on, you can build. You know you can do it. I wonder if I should go put a nomad post in here. We're down to 1 builder, 2 laborers. Our food's over 2,000, so I'm okay with that. Problem is, I need to put this guy on cutting, and we only have 2 people here. But do what you can, boys. Do what you can. Okay, what I probably want is some more houses around here. So if I said I'm going to go up 9, and then over like to our forest node. And let's clear some of this land here. So let's clear everything off of there. Okay, 1 person to build the roads, 2 people to clear. Not happy with the food there. I want to get some telemetry on the food here. So where do we go here? We go here. Hey, Midnighter. Awesome. Midnighter's one of the ones that's going to take part in the challenge here too, so that's great. Grace, what is that town hall that you always recommend? It's a small one? No. Not the notice board. Mini town hall. That's the one, okay. Yeah, okay. Not exactly sure where we're gonna put this for the moment. Completely indecisive. That's me. Let's put it right there. Clear a little space around it. I'm gonna post when we're done the stream, I'll post the Twitch video. So it'll be available on Twitch, but then what I'm gonna do is chop this up into YouTube episodes. So I should have the first episode posted tonight, I think. Unless my wife comes up with stuff for me to do. Now, how much iron do we have? 17. Okay, and I think we needed 20 or something here. No, 30, okay. Not gonna worry about that. Let's get the town hall going. Everybody's working on the roads and stuff right now, but pop another person in there. Pop another person in the forester here. Between the clearing and setting this guy to cut our logs or bounce back. Our firewood's okay, so I'm gonna up this again to 600. And yeah, let's get this going. Okay, so we want to check. And Midnighter, if you play Megamod, do this. Build one of the small town halls. And watch the 5-year food graph for the trend here. If the trend line's going up, you're growing more food or gathering more food than you're using. If the trend line levels off, you're about to go negative. And if the trend line's descending, I know panic's unsightly, but build as much food as you can quickly. So if you use the town hall for nothing else, 5-year food graph, and just look at your trend in your graph. Don't look at the actual numbers. Don't do anything like that. There's the production thing you can look at, which gives additional information, but I'm a visual learner. This gives you instant feedback on how you're doing with food. Okay, and we can look at our inventory here. Fodder thatch is pretty high, so I think we're going to go into greenhouses pretty quick. Oh, the other thing I didn't say too, Grace, is my usual house rule of you have to buy the seed before you can use the building. I'm going to suspend that for this series, so it's free to choose any building we want. So we can do banana sheds before we have banana seeds kind of thing. Yeah, lots of people use the production tab. I just find that graph, like one click and you instantly know where you're at, right? Like I'm rising, and I'd say I'm starting to trend level or down. So to me, that's like a super good way of doing it. Now, the other important thing I find out of here is in the overview. It says we have 8 homes, but 11 families. Now, this isn't super accurate, but it's certainly a really good indication. Okay, so let's build a couple of these guys here, like 3 of them. And then we're going to crank up this forest node. Okay, I did not put the extra house in there. Okay. I haven't quite memorized that yet. See if we can match roofs. So it's that one. Okay, I think I got that. Might be one too many houses here. Yeah. Okay, let's pause this one. Okay, that's not good. Oh, come on. The seed requirement was really good. I'm going back to that on the next series, so I think that's a fair local rule. Not that one. Or maybe that was the right one. Okay, I think that's correct, so I'm going to leave that alone. Well, I think if we're going to use all these buildings and farms and stuff, we're going to need to get rid of the seed requirement. But I think that's the right thing to do, right? With all these mods, you can't just go, there's a banana shed. If you don't have banana seeds, right? Under normal conditions. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like if you're doing a no trading post run or something, that's a good point. Then yeah. But like when we did that jungle series, I think it was a tropical. So we put a seed trader in just to get the tropical seeds, and then we got rid of the seed trader once we had the ones we wanted. Okay, looks like we have an extra house or two here. Now, what does our magical town hall say? Yeah. So it said I was 3 houses short. I built 3 houses. Now it says I got 1 extra. So it's not perfect just because of the way it counts, but it gives you good indication. So that's houses. Now we need to deal up food here. And have enough for the emporium. But let's do our gatherer's hut and stuff first here. So storehouse and gatherer. Turn the hunter back off. Okay, so let's get those 2 buildings going first here. Okay, try and clean up the interface a little bit here. Don't know why that's open. Don't actually care about you guys. No, except we should put a person back in the gatherer there. Okay, that's a little cleaner. Okay, when the pig timer goes, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and make more coffee. Looks like we're about 8 minutes away from that, so it's like 7:30 in the morning. I got up early, I need more coffee. I'm gonna turn it off for the moment. Okay, that's building, so let's build the hunting cabin and the forestry lodge here. Okay, storehouse built. Okay, stockpile there. Stockpile there. And stockpile there. So, kind of lazy, but let's just do a big priority. That'll catch all that stuff. Well, I think what it does is it says who's an adult that needs a house. So, if there's 7 of them, it'll say, it'll divide by 2 and say you need 3 or 4 houses, right? What it doesn't factor in is gender, and this is only in the game context, right? If there's, say, 7 males waiting for houses, it'll say you need 3 or 4 houses, but you actually need 7 houses. But if they're perfect couples, game context again, then it counts differently. So that's the part that it doesn't take in account, is the gender part. And in my experience anyways. So hunting cabin is off. And okay, I don't think somebody did move in. Okay, so now we're about right on housing, I think. Yeah, okay. I think we're good to go. This should show even now. Yeah. And food graph leveling. Okay. Alright, now after the break we'll get into some cool stuff, I hope, here. I probably want another road there. I don't like the blues. I'm gonna stick with that one, I think. So we'll build that. think I need to make this a total pattern, so... And I think the barn or the storehouse is a walkthrough. Let's just put a 5x5 there. Let that build and see if I'm happy with it. Alright, now we have the Forester Lodge, and let's put 2 people in there planting. Okay, and let's go back and add the 4th person in here. This is our primary source of logs right now, so let's make sure that's fully staffed. That leaves us with 2 and 4. Okay, housing check here. We're good. Oh, interesting. I was planning on just using the colorful houses and stuff, but I don't know if they have variations or... Like, I'm open to suggestions here if you have a different set here. This one here is just these 2, like the up and downstairs. I know Ashanton was using that set with all the add-ons and stuff. Might have to do a little bit of hunting in the menus later. So 4 and 2, and food's our issue. Okay, so I'm going to turn the gatherer on. I'm going to go up to 6 and just let that sort of sort itself out. Oh, the farm plots. Okay, well, that was the red one. No, that's okay. I'll use that one. And did our... Okay. Yeah, just give me a minute to set up this clearing. Okay, get all the things. All the things. And all you. Yeah, let's go actually hunt in those things here and see what we got. So 5x5 with apple, wheat, bean, egg, and firewood. Well, let's see what they look like. Well, why don't we put 3 of those in, just see how it goes here. But, so theme sets and farmyards with common farm products. And again, that was farmyard 1, so that's apple, wheat, bean, egg. Oh, you know what we can do with the egg? We can go with domesticated animals and chicken coop. Well, not domesticated animals, but we can go up to that lake up there and do chicken coops and stuff. Okay, we'll work our way up there. You gotta get your greenhouse going. I see what you mean with that idea. Each house with its own little plot. That's a really good idea. Alright, that was a pig timer. So I'm going to end the episode here.